Hey, I'm Ted Santos. You know me from Straight Talk. You know that talk show where we talk about everything in life from a man's perspective. And today, I am going to pitch a double header. I'm going to do top 10 reasons, guys, you shouldn't even be in a relationship. But since it's a double header, I'm going to do five, and then I'm going to do five. So I need some help to do that. I won't be doing it alone. I'm going to do it with that guy right there. He's going to do five, and then I'm going to do, no. I'll do five. No, we're going to work this out. He and I, because otherwise I'm going to have to, slug it out with this guy. So we're going to pitch a doubleheader. We're going to give you 5 and 5. I thought I could do this in 10 easy steps, except actually I thought I could do 5, and then I went down a list and saw, man, I can get 10 out of this. So I'm going to break this down, and I'm going to tell you why the top 5 reasons men don't even need to be in relationships any longer. They really don't. I'm going to give you the top. We are going to give you the top 10 reasons men should not even be in relationships. And look, I'll say it like this. I think it's fair to say that the overwhelming majority of heterosexual men desire to be in a committed relationship with a woman. We appreciate her femininity, softness of her voice, and the shape of her body. If she's intelligent, we enjoy long conversations with her. We also respect her input for important decisions we make in life and our careers. However, for decades, women have chosen a different path. Men have listened to women scream they don't need anything. We listen to women scream they can do anything a man can do, but better. As it stands, they have not backed up what they shouted. And when a person says anything, it means anything. And when we look at the Olympics, we see that's a lie. And don't say, oh, it's physical. Anything means anything. If you didn't mean anything, don't say it. In addition, if we look at the workforce, men work more hours. And when it comes to boards of directors, even a woman is saying enough is enough. A female investor by the name of Katie Potts says quotas to have women on boards is causing damage. Those are her words, not mine. Many of the women being put on boards, she said, are not qualified. Yet, the same investor has no problem finding qualified men. And these are companies that she's buying. She's buying these companies, and she wants to see them do well. So she has incentive to have the right people on her board of directors. So perhaps women are now proven they're not qualified for love relationships. They make all these claims and don't back them up. So here are the top 10 reasons men should avoid being in committed relationships with the overwhelming majority of women. And those women who qualify, well, women always find the exception to the rule, and the majority of women somehow believe they are the exception. Haven't you heard that? Yeah, I've heard it too. So anyway, who's going to go first? You go first. So we're going to bang out the top 10 reasons there's no reason for you to be in a committed relationship with a woman. Number 10 of the top 10 to not be in a relationship. Entitlement.
They believe you owe them something. Even when they claim to have their own money, they still believe they are entitled to your money. Your money is hers, and her money is hers. Someone help me understand how that works. It's funny when they believe they're entitled to your body also. And by that, I'm saying there are women who pursue men even though the guy is way out of her league. Like, she shouldn't even be there. She's shocked when you tell her that she doesn't measure up to what you want from a woman. She's actually blown away and believes that you should want to have sex with her anyway, or want to be in a relationship because she desires you. And if you reverse the role, you get some guy and a woman believes she's out of his league, she's insulted by him. So when we hear things like, buy the cow when you can, why buy the cow when you can get it for free? This mindset diminishes a man as though his sexual value is zero. It takes two to have sex, so the woman is getting a man for free also. Sex is mutual. So why would we be out here saying, well, he's getting her for free? I mean, is she a prostitute? Is she for sale? Is she just entitled to a man's sex and what we offer sexually? Even though, those testicles hold life. That's a different conversation. So, women believe they are entitled to your time, your effort, your intelligence without giving in return. They believe their time is more valuable than a man's, and she's entitled to everything a man has to offer. Because she believes she's the prize, she does not have to do anything in return. From this mindset comes happy wife, happy life. She's entitled to happiness, and as a man, you are not. That deserves the Family Feud buzz. Wrong answer. So entitlement is number 10. That's the number 10 reason to not be in a relationship, committed relationship with a woman. If we go down to number 9, ninth reason to not be in a committed relationship is she lacks relationship skills. So women are called nurturers. And when you look at the biochemistry of men and women, it would seem logical to view women as nurturers. Seems logical, right? That's what we've been told. They have a significant amount of oxytocin. That's the neurochemical that causes people to bond. Women secrete much more oxytocin than men. And as you're getting to know her, she's focused on creating that bond because she's secreting so much oxytocin, man. That's just nature telling her, bond with this guy, same way she does with her children. And so that's an important skill for women to have, right? So her biochemistry, neurochemistry is causing her to do things to make the relationship work. At the same time, feminists have condemned women for being soft, feminine nurturers, and they told girls and young women that they should never fall for the first guy. Girls were told instead to try their options. They have been encouraged to do what men supposedly do, which is to sleep around, and that is to have, so they now have sex with different partners, except no one warned women of the consequences of having sex with many different men. Instead of women using their natural biochemistry to their advantage, she ignores it. And her natural biochemistry would technically cause her to do things to ensure the relationship works. And if you observe, for the same reason, her oxytocin secretions causes her to do that with her children, and she naturally bonds with her children. Now, if she has sex with only one man, she'll create an adult bond with him and do what's necessary to create a relationship with him. Like, she's naturally going to do that. Her biochemistry is an important part of her relationship skills, right? She's going to have these feelings. On the other hand, If she goes from man to man to man to man, she's going to develop bad habits. When things don't go her way, she'll quit instead of taking actions to increase the bond, like her biochemistry is telling her to do. So, by ignoring her biochemistry, she lacks the ability to work things through because she's just hopping from man to man. And if you doubt me, look at who initiates the divorce rate in the U.S. Over 70% of the time, it's women. The number one reason: irreconcilable differences. Can't work things through. Ignoring or deformed her biochemistry. Promiscuity actually defects and damages a woman's brain and biochemistry. Then she loses her natural nurturing ways. That leaves her with zero ability to create relationships. All effort is put on the man because her promiscuity has made her incompetent. So why would a man want to be in a relationship with an incompetent woman? Oh yeah, sign me up. Number 8. Eighth reason to avoid being in a committed relationship with a woman is she believes she's the prize. See, when you ask a woman what makes her the prize, you get crickets. The most they can come up with is they have a vagina that leads to her uterus. And if she does come up with any value, she'll say, well, she'll be your cheerleader. And a lot of men who haven't actually seen a valuable woman, they're going to believe the cheerleader thing is acceptable. See, when she says I'm the prize, prizes don't make relationships work. People make relationships work. And if women are to be rewarded, it will be because she developed herself to be valuable to a man. If you believe you're the prize, I mean, what does that do, right? So if you're valuable, it means you're not on a sideline cheering a guy on. She's going to be actually on the field contributing to your success and your fulfillment in life. And even though sex is a part of that, as men, we know it takes more than sex. And it doesn't even require for a woman to be valuable. It doesn't require that she has to go out and get a job. She simply needs to know how to enrich your life. And there are many ways to do that, except if she believes she's the prize, she won't believe she needs to do anything except to just be there. I'm your companion. Hell, if I'm going to get that, I'm going to get a dog, man. Instead of a woman, you feed the dog less, and, I don't have to tell you. You guys know. So, number 7. This is an important one. Number 7 is women do not value men. And think about it this way. And this is something that perhaps even men were not even told to consider. Every civilization in the world has been built by men. Every industry has been created and commercialized by men. This wasn't done, and just think about it. It was done without the need for a woman to lift a finger. Men do this to ensure women have easier and safer lives. Men do this for women, and they won't. They're doing it for women, even though they'll never meet the women they're doing it for. Look at a bridge. How many women drive across bridges and drive across roads? The men who built those bridges will never meet the women doing that. Now, think about this. When you ask a woman what they do to make life easier for men, you get crickets. See, this is that entitled thing again, right? Men should be doing this. What do you want? An applause, they'll tell you. So what? And when you think about it further, here men are out here working and risking their lives to bring comfort to women. Women have been taught men are the enemy. I mean, how can we be the enemy when we risk our comfort, our money, our life to make sure women are safer and have more convenient lives? See, if men didn't exist, would women have even taken the risks to build all that exists? If you look at the risks men take compared to the risks women will not take, it seems that women would not have moved in the directions that we have, like the progress and the development of society. Men will take risks that women just won't. And just our whole brain and biochemistry is designed to take risks that women will avoid and worry about. So if you look at electricity, right, that was dangerous and very risky. Houses caught on fire in the beginning of putting them in homes. So women would have avoided that. And if you look at the light bulb, what Thomas Edison said, he discovered 10,000 ways the light bulb didn't work. How many women would have kept trying after 10,000 times? Women quit much, much faster than men. They don't want to have to put in the kind of effort that men put in. Just look at who initiates divorce. And so, in addition to, saying women don't value men, women believe men are simple and not very smart. And if that were true, you would never have all the complexities and industries and innovations men have created if we were so simple and not smart. Men are much more creative than women when you look at all that we've built. Men have created the love stories that run the lives of many of us. All of that takes creativity. Hollywood, all of this, lots of creativity. And we're told that women are more creative than us. And the fact of the matter, when you look at the world we live in, it's men with the creativity. So I'm going to bang out 5 and I'll come back with the final 5. So I'm going to give you on this list of top 10, I'm going through 10 through 6. So number 6 is the 6th reason to not be in a committed relationship with a woman. Number 6. Number 6. She wants equality with special privileges. In other words, she's a feminist. Why would you be in a relationship with a woman who's a feminist? How can you want equality and special privileges? See, women want all the jobs men have, unless it's dangerous. And then, wanting the same job, they want to be paid the same, even if she doesn't do the same job as the man. Look at the military. Women do not have to perform like men to qualify in the military. And they don't want to be on the front lines of the battlefield. Let's look at the numbers. 1996 until 2016, over 6,800 men died in the military from enemy fire during that 20-year time period. Same time period, only 46 women died. Women don't have to run as fast, carry as much weight. They're not dying in the same numbers. Flip those numbers in the next 20 years, and only 46 men die and 6,800 women. And watch how they scream. What a lot of people don't know, in the legal profession, to remain a partner in a firm, men will put in 80 hours a week. Women do not desire that. By age 30, a lot of women make partner, or they'll make partner before age 30. And then they quit when they realize the amount of effort required to keep that status. So they're not looking to put in those long, strenuous hours. When you look at gynecologists, delivering babies and all that, men put in these outrageous hours, and women will tell you flat out, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. In addition, women claim they want it to be in the workforce, yet they take 60% more sick leave than men. How could you want to be there? And if they have children, that's especially so. They're taking more sick leave. They also want maternity leave. See, they fought to get in the workplace, and when they learned what it takes to remain there, They're figuring out ways to get out and still get paid. See, that's not equality. That's you want equality with special privileges. See, if we gave women absolute equality across the board, it would change even our social lives, the social structures of dating and everything. So how can you scream you want equality and yet you will scream also that you're a woman and you should get special privileges? And just let a man say something, he's gonna you tell this. You say it, not me. Women even want special privileges when they have their menstrual cycle in the workforce. I mean, they sort of conspire with one another. And as a man, we're not supposed to say it. So he said it, not me. I didn't say it. I'm going to do the next five. So he just did 1, 10 through 6. So if you look at those number 10 through 6, how many men are going to sign up and want to be with a woman who lacks, she has entitlement, she lacks relationship skills, believes she's the prize, she doesn't, women don't value men, and then they want equality with special privileges because she's a feminist? I don't think so. I don't think so. What man is signing up for that? So that's giving you 1 through 5. I'm going to come back with another number 5 through to number 1. Like to hear your thoughts. Like this video, share it. If you don't like it, ladies, tell me why. Tell me what I said that was wrong. You know, you're talking to me, tell me, or you're talking to him. So, like, share. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe, and I will be back with the next. We will be back, or he will be back with the next few to tell you what. You're going to be shocked at the next couple. So we'll see you soon.